Hi everyone, this is Vandana here, and today's topic is about self-help coaches. There is a bit of a background that I would like to share. Turning 48 has been a journey. It's been an experience. If I was to ask that, where is the point that you would want to restart in life? I have thought a lot about it, and I couldn't get the answer. Being a 48-year-old, there has been so many lessons learned, and I feel that if I could have done it the other way, or listen to my parents, or somebody who could have been a good mentor to me, or maybe even the people that I got associated with, I should not have met them, or I should not have behaved with them that particular manner, or not communicated with those people like that. So the journey, I just feel, is not reversible. I listened to a podcast from Ocean Young, who's a Vietnamese poet writer, and she said that the hardest thing about life is that you cannot reverse it, and that's where we are looking for answers. We are looking for solutions. We are constantly reminding our kids, in particular, that you need to choose a better path. This is what happened with us, so you shouldn't be doing that. So it's an experience that we are forcing on our children, and it's sad. You understand it only when you yourself become a parent, and it's the same situation with your children right now. Is no matter how much they are not in any agreement to that, they just feel you're giving them a lesson. You can never fill that gap. You can never walk parallel, and so are we. Like, even when my parents or our friends' parents would say something, we have ignored it to the extent that we realize it now that those decisions were not good decisions, and that's why we feel miserable. That's why we feel left behind. That's why we do not feel confident. We feel we are lacking. We have this question about our own self-esteem. Somewhere in your core, you are like, oh, you could have been a better person if you had done something differently. So ask ourselves the question that, why are we listening to all these podcasts and Instagrams and YouTubes? What is the search about? What are we are craving to find a solution, because we are stuck in the mud. And how are these self-help coaches going to bring us out of the mud? So first of all, who is a self-help coach? Now, a person who will help transform your life as it is right now to something that you feel is your ideal life. For example, you might be liking that your career is absolutely smooth. There's nothing wrong with just being the best, but maybe you are having issues parenting your child, or you are having issues with your health. So and you have tried your best and it's not working for you. So now you need someone else to help you to push through that tunnel, and show you light on the other side. The information is overflowing, so let's dissect these types of coaches. And then when you ask yourself, okay, who is the person I want, then it will be a bit easy, or you will be able to distill as to which type of coach, or do you want to listen to, or is your go-to. I put three categories of coaches. So the first one is will focus on overall trajectory and mindset. So it's all about mind in your head. Focus areas would be a life coach. It's a very generalist. They identify goals with you. They break through limiting beliefs that you have, culturally associated, and then they will create an action plan for a more fulfilling life. The next is a mindset coach, very similar to the life coach, but they focus heavily on internal dialogue. So it's like, when you feel, I can't do this, I'm not good for anything, they will usually use cognitive behavioral tools to help you say, how can I do this? How can I make this happen? So you ask questions differently to yourself, and then you're action oriented, obviously, to do that. The third one within the same category would be spiritual coach. Meditation, being calm. If you are more of a short-tempered person, or you get triggered with you need to use your mind as a tool to information. The next one would be profession and productivity coaches. Now, as the word suggests, it's obviously about what you want to achieve professionally, in something that's paying you, there could be executive leadership coaches, there could be career coaches, there could be productivity coaches, there could be mentors. So people who are extremely highly professional, they might have management skills, emotional intelligence, communication skills, corporate strategic guidelines that they can offer you, how to find a job, how to negotiate a raise, how to deal with work conflicts, and anything and everything that is anti-procrastination. So they are those experts who will guide you through that freezing moments that you would have in profession, and increasing your productivity. Or maybe the last category I would put in is wellness and relationship coaches. Now this is something that mostly every person feels they require at one point of time of their life. So with the wellness and relationship coaches, obviously the first and foremost is my physical health. So health and wellness is my physical health, my mindset, my habits, my nutrition, my stress management, anything that is going to make me healthy, fit, energetic, a go-to person, not sluggish, not lethargic. Then comes relationship or dating, how people behave, the behavioral patterns, how do you communicate with them, what are the boundary settings, how do you navigate into the wildly world out there, and how do you make relationships, how do you maintain those relationships, how do you come out of any kind of setbacks in relationships, how do you see the red flags, triggers yourself or the other person, and how do you build a good relationship with anyone who you are associated. And the last, and I think this is the most important one, confidence and self-esteem coach is about a person who's helping you to focus on your internal worth, building your internal worth, often helping those people who recover from people pleasing or social anxiety. So it's very important that whether you're a child, whether you're an adult, you need to feel confident. Not just confident about doing things at work. People feel, oh, you have to show confidence when you go for an interview. You need to show confidence when you're talking to people with high authority. A child needs to show confidence when he's doing a debate competition. But more than that, confidence is, how do you feel about yourself? Are you confident within yourself? Do you value yourself? Do you give self-worth? Not in a self-worth in a way it's egoistic, or you should definitely think high about yourself, but what kind of identity you carry or you want to portray to people. But my purpose is not really about advocating that you need coaches. My purpose is to go into the source. Why do we need a coach at the first place? What are we doing wrong that is not helping us to move forward within ourselves? Why do we need another person to do it? So I have lately been overthinking, probably, and I have realized that the awareness that you have for your own strengths, your weaknesses, your caliber is very low. So currently people are so busy, or they're stuck in this noise of social media, or the world around them. It's expensive. People are trying to meet their means. They are working. They're trying to stay healthy. They are looking after kids. They are burning out. They're completely burning out. They do not have time to sit there and process what are their goals, where they want to be, how they're going to get there, what do you need to become to be that person. But they're just on that, they're just on that train, and they just want to get from one destination to the other, but they do not know what's involved in it. So yes, self-help coaches are brilliant, and obviously you might be that age group like me that you cannot reverse things right now, but my main focus for all the videos that I will be doing is go back to the source, mainly childhood. So my purpose is to educate parents, new parents, parents who are not parents yet, and children as to what they can do to the best of their ability when they have time on their side, so that they can become a person in the right age, in the right physical strength that they have, and enjoy life to the fullest. So in the next video, I am going to talk about a traditional life guideline that I feel could have worked best for me. And even though I cannot go back to it, there's only certain things of that age group that I can still follow to make my life better. So wait till the next video and we'll catch up soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.